investing. The best things investing in your kids' ears and nesting. Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Welcome under the hat. This one's Survivor Series predictions. This one's going to be a classic Survivor Series prediction show, as you would have thought.
It should be a good one. I mean, the Spinner was really looking forward to this when he got the plane home.
He was. We couldn't stop talking about Survivor Series.
Yeah, and he gave us a few tips for our predictions, so hopefully we might do a bit better this time. Yeah. So, first up, we've got Team Mickey versus Team Michelle, a traditional Survivor Series tag team elimination match.
Yes. I'm glad they're doing the Survivor Series tag team elimination matches. Classic isn't the word for these matches. Just
vintage, maybe?
Possibly vintage could be a word for this, but no, I got to go with classic. This one, you got 5 divas versus 5 divas. Very good to look at. Possibly a good match, but you can't really tell with the divas. Sometimes they cut off a good match, sometimes they don't.
It's going to be face versus heel, really.
Yeah, you got the face divas versus the heel divas.
And I think usually the faces win when it comes to diva tag matches, so I'm going to go with the faces. Mickey's team to win.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the same. I think Team Mickey, don't know who will be the sole survivor. I suppose we get an extra point or half a point for that. And I'd say Mickie James will be a sole survivor, whether or not, maybe Kelly as well, as she's my favourite team.
Yeah, I'll go with, both of them.
Then we got Team Morrison versus Team Miz, another traditional Survivor Series match. Morrison, we've got Finlay, Matt Hardy, Shelton Benjamin, and Evan Bourne.
Yeah, and then on the other team, we got Miz, we've got Dolph Ziggler, the Irish bloke, what's his name?
Sheamus. McIntyre,
and we've got Swagger.
It's a good team. I think both teams have their strong points.
I like the heel team. I think I'm going to go with the heel team here.
Yeah, definitely.
They look like they've got some strong characters in.
They mean business, especially with Sheamus. He's a massive heel.
I think they're all getting a push at this moment in time as well. So I'm going to go with, Miz's team.
So am I. I'm going to go with Miz's team, and I'm thinking they're going to pull out quite a lot of stops and possibly not lose too many people. I'd say sole survivors are going to be The Miz and Sheamus.
Actually, I'm not going with. I'm going with Morrison to win, because Swagger is going to screw Miz over. So Morrison will be the sole survivor, and he'll win.
That's a very valid point there. Definitely, I'm sticking with Sheamus and Miz. But yeah, you got a good one on that, I'd say. Another traditional Survivor Series match. Now, Team Kingston versus Team Orton. Now, this one looks interesting as well. Kingston pulled off a very impressive Raw. I hope you saw it. He really was getting down with the crowd at MSG, and it was a great atmosphere.
Did a great move off the banister, or the barricade, onto Orton through the table. That was really good to see.
Yeah.
A good MSG moment, as they said. Yes, so Kofi Kingston's got Christian, R-Truth, MVP, and Mark Henry. And the heel team, led by Orton, who's feuding with Kofi Kingston, has got Legacy and CM Punk and William Regal.
Well, I'm sure you're glad Regal got his in this one.
I'm very glad to see Regal back. Not.
But I think this one probably will be the last of the 3 traditional Survivor Series matches. This is the main traditional Survivor Series match, if you have one. And I'd say this is the hardest one to call, I believe. I've got to kind of go with Team Orton.
I've got to go with Team Orton. I think they're more established, and they got legacy in it. They're meant to be a good faction, working well together. So, you know, DiBiase and Orton, if they were having a little bit of a rift, I could maybe see them losing, but it seems like that's fizzled out. So I think legacy at their strongest with CM Punk in the mix.
Yeah.
Forget about Regal, but they'll do quite well.
Yeah, I'd say Kofi Kingston's going to do pretty well in this match, but their numbers are just going to outdo him. I think he'll probably be left with probably him against the whole of Legacy at the end, and he'll probably get through DiBiase and Rhodes, but it'll be not enough, and Orton will pick up the pieces. I'm thinking Randy Orton a sole survivor for this one.
Yeah, and then we got... What we got next?
Batista versus Rey Mysterio.
Should be quite good. I'm liking the way Batista's heel, but I think he's going to do something very heel to Rey Mysterio in this match, just to emphasise that he is a massive heel in the company now. I think he'll get DQ'd.
I'm going to go with Batista winning it, because I think he needs to show his dominance as a heel. There's a possibility he might get DQ'd. There's definitely, I think, no chance that Mysterio will actually get a pinfall or a submission out of him. But I've got to think that Batista is going to win it.
And what have we got next?
Well, now we get down to the nookie crookie, as you all know we like to do. The title matches. Let's go with the World Heavyweight Championship. First of all, The Undertaker defending against The Big Show and Chris Jericho, who are the tag champs. I reckon this match, Jericho and Show are going to start, fighting each other. They're going to start arguing. They're going to be the downfall for themselves in this match, I think. And Taker's going to pick up the pieces and come away retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't see the match being that great, but I think Taker will have his way with it.
You're taking the words right out of my mouth, Bellboy. I'm going to say the same thing. Yeah, that's a good prediction there, and I think a lot of the viewers at home will probably think the same thing.
Yeah.
A little bit obvious, but you know the WWE doesn't always do obvious.
No,
so
could twist it in the end.
Maybe it doesn't go that way, but I think it's not going to be the main event of the night, and I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Then we've got the WWE Championship match.
This looks to be the main event.
Yeah, this is a good one. Came out of nowhere. So you've got DX, who, great friendship there, versus Cena. They're all heel going heel. They're all face going into it. Be good if they're all heel going into it, but yeah they're all face going into it. Haven't really seen a rift between any of them.
No, it's a friendly triple threat. This is big time.
Yeah, is it going to stay friendly though? I think if it's the main event of the night, I think there could be a little bit of a twist.
Yeah.
I can't call this one. Really can't call it.
I can't see Cena losing the strap, but I can't. I can barely see DX fighting each other, to be honest. But they're going to have to make it a triple threat match. I think that it'll be nothing personal. They'll be trading blows. It would be a very, very down to the earth rule book sort of triple threat until the end. I think something's going to happen. Michaels probably end up super kicking Triple H, and Cena will then FU Michaels and get the pin. That's my prediction. And then I think Triple H and Michaels will get up, look at each other. People will be thinking, oh no, wait a minute, DX are going to split up here. But they don't. They just kind of shake hands and maybe do a couple of crotch chops, and that'll be it.
Yeah. I think I'm going to put my thinking hat on for this one. Think outside the box like I usually do. And I'm going to go with Michaels winning at Survivor Series. Winning the belt. He did it before. He's done it at a few Survivor Series.
He hasn't won the title since 7 years ago to this event, Survivor Series 2002 in the Chamber, World Heavyweight Championship. I'd love Michaels to win the belt, but I just can't see it happening.
I think Survivor Series is a good event for Michaels. He always puts on a good show at Survivor Series, and yeah, I think he's going to win it. And I think it's not going to cause a rift, but yeah, I think he's going to win it.
Well, we're only one way to find out. Tune in this Sunday for Survivor Series. We've got to love you and leave you, but I'm sure you're going to enjoy it because we're going to enjoy it. We'll be back with the review of the Survivor Series 2009. And remember,
And what goes on under the hat?
Stays.
Under the